So, what is the difference between meditation and love?
Meditation and
Love.
love.
Yeah.
They are two sides of the same coin. But people who are of left brain, or you can say more logical, more rational, more thought oriented, for them meditation is more suitable. People who are of pure emotion, which is very rare in the modern time, those who are at their heart center, for them love will be very natural. Both will realize, people who are on the path of love or people who are on the path of meditation, for both they will realize both. Once you become conscious, the love will also be there, but that love will be little different from those who are on the path of emotion or path of love. Their love will be more juicy, and their consciousness will be not so easily you cannot perceive it so clearly. But once you are pure as a love energy, then you consciousness will also be there. Because you can become love only, pure love, only when your emotions have been cleaned. Once your emotions are not of anger, jealousy, hatred, lust, greed, once these things are cleaned, then you can feel that consciousness, because it is always there. These are the things, these clouds are hiding that sun of awareness, sun of consciousness. But meditation is a science. It has a step by step growth. Love has no, you cannot call that there are stairs, you can just jump to the conclusion. It can happen instantly also. But meditation will be always a slow thing. But even love, to reach to that pure state of heart, cannot happen just out of blue. It will happen to only those people who have reached to that state. It may be, the reason may be anything. Maybe they were conceived in a very loving way. Those things, I don't know, because someone will say that you are born in that kind of family because of your past karma. That I cannot say. I don't know, so I cannot say that. But there is a possibility that the like the energy of someone who has died is left in this universe, in this cosmos. And if two people who are very loving, they have also reached to that state because of their actions. You cannot become very loving what is the word? Achanak के लिए क्या होगा?
Sudden.
You cannot. It cannot happen suddenly. It has some cause. You have been trying to be loving. This may be your sadhana. You may not call it sadhana, but somewhere you are not part of the crowd. These people must have tried to be loving. They may have understood that love gives them contentment, it gives them happiness, it gives them inner joy. So they may have been always trying to be loving. If these kind of people make love, it may be attracting that kind of energy which is left by someone else who has the seed is there. The seed has found the right ground. Because nothing happens in this world like without your own karma. That is when you say that this is your destiny, that destiny is created by your karma. If you are becoming more conscious, you are trying to be conscious. One person is following the path of emotion. He is of that type. The other wants to be alert, awake. But both will finally reach to the same peak, same mountain peak. But for modern man, most of the people, they are all left-brained. So meditation is a must for everyone, whether you... And I don't think after certain time your path will change. Your path is already one. And it's not that a person who is meditating, he has no emotions. But he has to see what will help him to grow more. He can... It doesn't mean that you cannot be loving, you cannot be friendly. There may be some exception, like some people may be even now without any that kind of sadhana, just by singing, dancing, they can come to their natural state, or they can self-actualize. But those people who are those who are very loving type, they can be very easily recognized. There are many Osho sannyasi, they are of that type. For them that will help, but their number is also small, but they are there. Especially it is more suitable to females. You can say that Karen has also that quality. She has, because she trusts me, so she meditates also. And I think she has both the things. She has a logical brain also, not that it is not there. So that is a very good thing, that if you have both. But if you want to have both, then you should follow your path more intensely. Then the other may happen on its own when you are in more purified state. But if you are like you are taking 5 steps in that in one path, and then you are trying the other thing, then it will be just a kind of entertainment. So you should first observe yourself and see which is your path.
So,
And the other also you can try, you can, but that will be your main thing. Like I think Gurdjieff has used this word, main characteristic. So one is more clear, more dominant. At the center, the one should be there. At the periphery, there can be, you can. That may also help, like you are doing kirtan or you are dancing in Sufi meditation. That will also help your meditation also. But you should know that which one is more dominant in you.
yeah. So, are you continuing or I?
No,
I
you.
ask? Okay, so as you talked, it seems love is not even a path. I mean, I may be wrong.
Love is also a path, and also in a way it is also a science, but it is a different kind of science.
No,
It
I
is-
mean, I was saying it's just a happening, maybe.
No, happening means like out of blue someone will become loving, you are saying.
No, I mean, love is just happen. You cannot do something like you have some feeling or some trust to someone, maybe guru or your
is-
beloved.
It seems that if you have a very loving parents, then there is more chances of you can trust your master very much. You can, because you have trusted your parents, so then you can be a devotee type. Otherwise, if doubts are there, then meditation is the only way, and if meditation happens, then doubt may disappear. Meditation is for anyone, those who are agnostic, those who are atheist, those who don't believe in any religion. Meditation is a pure science. Anyone can meditate. Love is not very logical, not rational, but it has its own logic. It has its own mathematics. But in that kind of mathematics, 2 plus 2 can become 5. 2 can become 3 also. It is not so predictable.
As you just said, meditation is for everyone. I mean, anyone can do, atheist, but all of these belong to any religion, not religion, believer, not believer. All of everyone, almost we can guess 99% of people just feel once or twice or many times a strong feeling of love for someone.
if emotion is part of human being or part of this existence, it will be there in everyone. But something may be more powerful in you. It may have happened because you may be born in that kind of family. You can say that you were born in that family because you also had the same quality. But these things I don't know. I don't know whether anyone knows or not. They may be all just trying to be a guru. They may have invented that. I don't know whether even Buddha knew about his past life or not. I had certain experiences. Osho has also said that when your past life will start revealing, then it will be not like a memory, it will be like reliving. So I had many of that kind of reliving kind of things, but it was not so much connected that this was from this life or that life, and then they disappeared. It was not so like it is said about Buddha that he knew about his many animal lives. There are Jatak Kathas, but I feel these are just stories. He may have invented to attract people to spirituality, that whatever is happening, it has a cause. You cannot reach to any level, this level, without making effort.
I think Mahavira said that of past life.
Mahavir and Buddha both. Jati Smaran is there in both.
Okay.
I don't know whether they may have certain techniques which may make it very clear that I was this in my past life. I don't know because no one has so far given any. I asked Swamiji whether you know about. He said so far no, I have not known about my past life. So just because it is said, I am not neither believing nor not believing. But Osho has said that you can transcend the mind without knowing your past life. Not necessary that everyone has to, because that has a science. If you are hypnotized, but I don't know whether these are something real or it is just stories. You have enough memory in this life. What is the need to know past life? You have to disidentify it with your emotions, with your thoughts, with your body. You have all those things now also. If you want to be disidentified, you have enough of the material in this very life. But we are always seeking magic, some kind of chamatkar. So if someone is telling you that I know my 10 past life, there are videos about Jaggi Vasudev, about he knows about 4 lives. He was at the Rig Veda time also. Maybe tomorrow we will hear that. And I think these are all just stories. If you want people to hear to you, then you need all those things. Otherwise, who is going to hear you? Because if you are aware, if you have become conscious, this is not something concrete. But if you invent stories and you tell, you are very different from other people. You are somebody so special. Like there is a story about Osho's birth also. Osho himself said this, that his mother said that when he was born, then there was a great flood in the river. Which river was that? Narmada. So the river was just going very wild. Then he was on his bed, and it touched his feet, and then it started receding. So his mother said it. Maybe she was telling to other people also. Osho himself said that it may be just a coincidence. I don't believe that existence will make such difference that it will touch. In this whole vast infinite world, what is the value of this earth? It is just a speck. If you have become conscious, consciousness is the highest thing here. The whole universe comes into existence only when there is consciousness. Once the consciousness goes, everything disappears. So consciousness is the very substratum, the very basis. That's why Chandidas said, Saber upar manus sat, tahire upar nahi. Above all is the truth of man. Beyond that there is nothing. But that truth is the consciousness. And if you tell these stories, it may be helping people who are very superstitious, that I know about many lives when I was animal also. I am not denying it 100%, but and I don't even know that whether Buddha himself said about those things or it is a later invention. Because Jatak Katha for me is that these stories contains some truth. You have to see that truth, that it is like one of the stories is that once there was fire in the jungle and all the animals were rushing out. They were trying to escape from this fire to save their life. So one elephant, very big elephant, was also trying to cross, and he had almost gone out of that fire boundary. And then a rabbit came under its feet. Worst thing is, it is almost impossible for an elephant to see something under its feet. Its eyes are all very small. I don't know whether it can see or not. But then it thought that if I put my feet down, then this rabbit will die. So it remained standing. The rabbit escaped, but then the fire had consumed this elephant. It died. But this is possible. Animals are very emotional, and you can see so many videos where some animals are saving life of other animals. Those who are inimical, even if there are many chimpanzees or gorilla, they are feeding lion's cub because that lion cub has lost its mother. So these things are possible. But it is Buddha in his past life. Maybe Buddha observed, but it is Buddha in his past life in a way, because consciousness has an impersonal journey. So if you see the real thing, what he meant is that this is the same consciousness which is functioning in everything. Even in stones it is asleep. In trees it is there. In animals it is there. So those animals who are more sensitive, they will have a higher birth. But this universe is mysterious, so you cannot say about everything that I know everything. It will remain a mystery. Now what is happening in your mind?
So, what is
First
the
thing you have to understand, there are people who can give you very logical answers because they have a very logical mind and they know how to give answers. I don't know whether I will be able to answer everything or not, because to become awake, to become alert, to become conscious, it's not necessary you will be answering all those jumbo mumbo questions. If you are asking something real, I can try to answer. Just
yeah love, kindness, compassion. Is compassion come out of love or meditation, or and kindness and compassion? How kindness and compassion are different things?
they are very different. Kindness is something tutored, kindness is something taught. Kindness you learn from because it is written in your holy scriptures, Christian scriptures and other scriptures. So kindness is a very good thing. It is pious thing. So you try to be kind. That is just a behavior. Compassion can happen only when you have come to know yourself. When you have realized that the same consciousness is functioning everyone, then the compassion is there. You want others to also to get out of this suffering, this bondage. This is something natural. There is no effort in that. It is byproduct of being conscious. It is, if meditation is happening to you, compassion will also happen.
So love and compassion are same again, or slight difference?
Love is a word used by people who were emotionals. Buddha will not use this word love. Buddha will use compassion. So, love is more an action. Meditation is your inner state. When it is expressed, then it becomes love. But it can be of different type. The type of love which an emotional person, those who are full of emotion, will show will be very different. But that may look very pleasant to you, but not necessarily even that person is free from bondage. When love will become totally purified, it may have happened to Meera. It's not so easy. It may have happened to Meera because she was a daredevil. She had gambled it totally. That is, meditation is comparatively easy because it is a step by step. It has a process. Love, they are a very different kind of people. They are very rare people. Even meditation will happen to very rare people because very rare people are so sincere. But that kind of a person being born as Meera, that also must have been result of her past lives. But if it is not there in you, it cannot happen. But meditation can happen. If you are making all the effort, if you are sincere, meditation is possible. But that kind of love is not possible. According to my understanding, that kind of love is not possible. You can become very alert, you can become conscious, but you cannot become a Meera. Because for them, what is a devotee? What is a person like Meera or Sajo? For them, they have died from the very beginning as ego. For them, their master is everything, or what if their Ist is everything, or their master, whatever, their guru or their Ist is everything. Their comfort, their pleasure is meaningless for them. They are not at all interested in taking care of themselves. So, talking about all those things, love and all those things, anyone can talk, but that is very difficult.
Yeah.
Even when Osho is saying about Kabir said this Guru Govind do khade kako lagu pair, balihari Guru aapke, Govind diyo bataye. He is confused whom to touch, whose feet I should touch first. What is the meaning of the other one? The second sentence. He is saying, as far as I can understand at present, he is being very grateful to his Guru,
That he told.
because he has shown the way to God. But why Guru is great, or he is so grateful to Guru? Because he has shown the way to God. So really God is important. Guru is just a mean. But for Sahajo, what Sahajo is saying? She is saying that what is her words? Ram Taju par Guru na bisaru. She is real rebel. She is real daredevil. Kabir is very mathematical. He is interested in Govind. He is very diplomatic. He is satisfied both. बलिहारी गुरु आपके गोविंद दियो बताए. Guru has shown the way to truth, way to God. But only female or feminine can be so devoted, because they are more purer. They have understood that it is because of the Guru. He is showing, he is doing everything. He is the one who is showing you the way how to be liberated from this bondage. Govind is not at all interested. Ram is not at all interested. Whether you are in bondage or you become free, he is neutral about it. Then she went on saying that so many types of suffering and bondage, it is because of Ram I have suffered. And it is the Guru who is liberating me from all those things. So what she is saying is far more purer and greater. But for man to say those things is very difficult. For female it is, because they can be pure love, because they are, by their very nature they are mother. So mother means love. Mother, among all the relation of the world, that is the most selfless. If someone is a real mother, mostly people are nurses, not mother. But most of the people are neither sincere about meditation very much, nor about love. They are only interested more in intellectual conversation.
Yeah.